We've got an eye on the storm this Friday, April 12th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. It's a mess out there this morning with strong gusty winds and flooding. Here's a look at the flooding on Woodcliff Avenue in Freeport. You can see all the water in the roads. Please be careful out there. The storm brought higher than normal tides along our south shore. We've seen wind gusts near 50 miles per hour this morning and about 4,000 PSEG customers without power at last check. Taking a look at your futurecast, rain until about lunchtime today with some scattered showers this afternoon, breaks of sun later today. Things do get better for the weekend. Details coming up. Stay with Newsday for the latest on the weather. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. A Patchogue man is facing a judge today, accused of threatening to bomb and shoot up Half Hollow Hills East High School. Christopher Ryan was arrested yesterday, charged with making a threat of mass harm against the school in Dix Hills. Investigators say Ryan, who is a parent of a student, called and left threatening voicemails last weekend. He will be arraigned in Central Islip today. The arrest came the same day Half Hollow Hills High School West notified parents of a stomach illness. It sickened over 40 students. The exact cause of the illness is unclear. County health inspectors investigated the school's food service and said it meets the standards. The district says it will continue to clean surfaces throughout the school. Measles cases are surging across the country. The CDC says as of April 4th, there have been 113 cases in the U.S. this year. One of those cases was an unvaccinated child in Nassau. 96% of those cases came from people who traveled outside the country or when in contact with someone who had it. The CDC blames vaccination rates. In Nassau County, rates are 81% for children. In Suffolk, they're 82%. Officials say herd immunity requires 95% immunization. Only in Newsday, a new push to make charter buses safer following the deadly Farmingdale High School bus crash. A proposed state bill would require bus riders ages 8 and up to wear seatbelts. Violators' parents would be ticketed and fined $50. Right now, the law requires seatbelts on buses, but does not require people to wear them. In September, a charter bus carrying the Farmingdale Marching Band crashed upstate, killing the band director and a chaperone and injuring dozens of students. People living in Inwood want to trash a plan to build a garbage truck parking lot in their neighborhood. A Westchester company wants residential property at the corner of Bayview Avenue and Cherry Street to be rezoned. They want to place 29 dump trucks there. Residents are voicing concerns to the town of Hempstead over the smell, traffic, and safety. The plan requires town board approval. We'll keep you updated. Service members reunited with puppies they rescued overseas here on Long Island. Steve Langford has a story in Wisconsin.
These are rescue pets, all right, straight from a military deployment in Eastern Europe. A reunion for 3 soldiers and the pets they managed to help save during their deployment in a mountainous region of the Balkans.
We didn't want to leave them, From day one, we're taught that, you don't leave anybody behind, and they're part of our family now, and we couldn't just leave them behind.
The sight of stray dogs roaming the streets there sparked the soldiers to find out how they might bring these pets home.
I was like, I'm definitely taking one of those pets.
They quickly discovered Paws of War, the Wisconsin support group that provides service dogs to veterans.
I looked it up, I submitted an application, and they worked magic.
Hey, I missed you. So I was really afraid that she was not going to be able to make it if I left her.
Reunited, these soldiers will now take their best friends home, where the rescued will return the favor.
They became like our escape from reality. They're definitely a part of our family.
They're just like your companion. They make your day 10 times better.
I took care of her. She took care of me mentally,
A shot of instant morale on the home front. Paws of War says there are 18 more dogs at that military base in Eastern Europe that soldiers want to bring home. They're fundraising for that now. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
An incredible cause. Thank you, Steve. Read more about Paws of War on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. To the Islanders' playoff push and a thrilling overtime win.
Nelson dangles the puck, slides it for Palmieri. He scores! Kyle Palmieri! The Islanders win it in overtime!
Did you see that? Smithtown native Kyle Palmieri had the OT game winner as the Isles beat the Canadians 3-2 at UBS last night. It gave the Islanders their 6th straight win. They've solidified their hold on 3rd place in the Metropolitan Division, staying 3 points ahead of the Penguins with 3 games remaining. Next up, the Rangers at the Garden tomorrow. Former UFC bantamweight champ, Long Island's Aljamain Sterling has jumped a weight class, and he hopes a win tomorrow night gets him another title shot.
I'm in a group chat and they're like, wow, you're talking on a Monday? I'm like, yeah, he's like 145 hits different. I'm like, yeah, very, very different. It's night and days, not even comparison. Like normally on this Wednesday, I would need to be about 145 pounds in order to be in striking distance. This morning I was 154.2. So I was kind of, like I said, I don't want to underplay it, but it just feels like, I don't want to say cakewalk, but it's a lot easier, nicer, and I can enjoy life a little bit more, which I think will give me some longevity in the sport a little bit more than 135. But there's a lot that I feel like I haven't been able to show in the octagon just because energy consumption, the weight cut. I think now we're going to get to see a lot more of the flashy stuff and get back to the real funk. I mean, the UFC, they do what they want, right? So if they offer you a title fight, you'd be kind of crazy to tell them no. So if I go out there, do my job, I look good on a huge, massive card, I think the rest will take care of itself.
Best of luck. He's facing Calvin Kattar. Read more about Aljamain Sterling on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
I'm Macy Egland here in Newsday's photo studio. This is where we honor the island's top high school athletes. Carissa Kalman takes us behind the scenes with the All Long Island winter teams.
Long Island's top winter athletes came to Newsday to celebrate their successful seasons.
We won states and I was like, oh, I don't want to go out any other way. And then like being here too is just like, it's really crazy. It's really nice.
Athletes selected for Newsday's All Long Island basketball, cheerleading, gymnastics, bowling, fencing, and swimming teams posed for photos together at the Newsday office.
You know, a lot of these guys I didn't even think I'd ever talk to, and now I'm one of them, so it's pretty cool to be up there now.
I didn't expect for every sport to be here. I thought it was just going to be a little thing, but it's really cool. I feel like famous. I work really hard for this sport, so knowing that it paid off just like really felt good.
Since it's my senior year, I just wanted to go out with everything I had, and it's just such an accomplishment to be here.
The athletes are also getting plaques and a backpack. Congratulations. How does it feel to you when you were told that you were on the first team?
Oh, I mean, it felt great. That's really, really cool. I really enjoyed taking all those pictures and all the food that they had back there too.
It feels good. Like, I know everybody's proud of me back at Brentwood, so I feel like it's like a great accomplishment.
It means everything, honestly. You know, I worked really hard for it, and I put a whole lot of dedication to the game.
Carissa Kelman, Newsday TV.
Congratulations. Read more about Newsday's All Long Island athletes on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
FeedMe is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
We're navigating Long Island's newest all-you-can-eat Korean barbecues and Chinese hot spots. Andy Berlin has today's Feed Me.
I'm across the street from the Roosevelt Field Mall right now in Carl Place because I'm about to have an epic all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue meal.
Korean barbecue is a huge part of Korean cuisine.
Dun, dun, dun. And that's why I'm wearing my special Korean barbecue K-pop vest.
There's Korean barbecue spots that really focus just on small intestines.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been eating at Korean barbecue restaurants across Long Island, and this family-owned spot is the best all-you-can-eat I've tried.
I love that soft tofu.
Their meat selection is pretty impressive.
The meat? This is the meat dance.
My favorite was the thick cut pork belly. Oh, so good.
We also have pork jowl, pork skin, and small intestine.
But the coolest thing about this place is the cast iron grills, which look like pot lids from an ancient Korean banquet hall.
Whenever I went to a Korean restaurant, they only have a small grill. I'm thinking, why don't I just expand their grill in a big size?
Don't forget the soju, or in this case, a mak so sa.
Rice wine and soju and Sprite. In Korean culture, the drinking entirely is part of the respect. Because I am older, her glass can't be above mine. She has to turn her head away from me and then drink it.
You know, I grew up eating Korean food, but I didn't really know about the wrap until more recently. When you're kind of eating a different cuisine with your family, you have this weird, like, different way of accessing it.
Yeah.
You know, like you know the names, but then you're mispronouncing, and you don't really know the customs.
I will never forget, my mom in elementary school would pack us Korean lunch. So I was like, tell my mom, can you pack me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Like, I want to be normal.
After that, I picked the sandwich. But then
it's like, I can't do this.
I can't do this. Can you know?
I need my kimchi.
I need the rice.
Hey, I say that's a solid lunch. Find more on all-you-can-eat hotspots on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyper-local Friday forecast. Showers and windy today. Highs inching close to 60. Things clear up a bit this afternoon. Tomorrow, no rain, a windy, cloudy day with highs in the mid-50s. Looking at your 7-day forecast, you can see tomorrow is your best weather day of the weekend. Rain makes a comeback Sunday evening, but look at next week's highs in the 60s with a sprinkle or two on Wednesday. That's your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for watching.